Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. In pursuit of a stolen magical object, Stormwood and Associates Field Team 623 stepped into a tear between realities and vanished. They found themselves trapped in another plane, facing a reality that was not their own, and driven to avoid dark forces they don't understand. And so, Team 623 finds themselves leaping from world to world, striving to put right what they find wrong, and hoping each time that their next jump will be the jump home. Stormwood and Associates stars Celeste Star Twin as Dee, Gen Proc as Obi, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Becca Johnson as Liz Stormwood. NK just kind of shrugs and pulls out a gun. Just gonna take a shot. Does that hit Marosharp? No. Wait, no, it does. That does hit Marosharp. That does, doesn't it? Yeah, alright, so let's see if she does any damage. 8 plus the 4 equals 12. Minus, she soaks all of that. So NK shoots her, but she soaks it. D, you're on the ceiling. Roll me a D10.
Got it. Dang it, 4.
All right, you're still on the ceiling. Marosharp is going to stand up, shake her head, snap her fingers. Yeah, your max damage is 25, right, D?
I believe so, yes.
D, you're dead. And so the cables tighten around D, and D slumps. Whoopsie. Gonna have to go for another playmate. So we skip to Amy, who is going to... Amy's pissed, and she's going to run up and flaming fist Marosharp in the face. And Marosharp's going to take 14 damage. I got to keep track of this damage here. Marosharp can take quite a bit, but she's not invincible. Becca, we are back at you.
Okay. I do a running. I run and do a running flip over her, spinning around as I do, and I stab her through the back with my sword. Attempt to, anyway.
All right. So is that a sweet move?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody, does that work?
Yes.
But also, yes.
All right. I vote that works. So that's a melee move. So what's your melee plus level?
Yeah. So 11.
Okay. Oh, she's looking really messed up. Obi, we are at you.
Okay. What else is in this room that we're currently in?
A bunch of living room furniture, some tapestries, piles of scrolls on pretty much any flat surface. There's some nice windows. What are you looking for?
Bookcases.
Oh, they're absolutely bookcases.
Excellent. Obi is going to burn another sweet move. This time he is going to run so fast he's going to parkour himself up and run along the walls and on top of the bookcases, all the while grabbing books and throwing them at Marosharp.
No, you're not. She reacts. You start to run. She uses a react spell, which and then counters that, and then she she's going to cast a spell on you. So roll me a d10.
6.
She rolls a nat 10. A bunch of metal pipes come down from the metal things that have been holding D, snake out of the ceiling, and pull you up to the ceiling. You're next to D's dead body right now, but you're not hurt yet.
Okay.
You are just immobilized.
Yep.
I have to... Yeah. All right. Got to keep track of that. All right. Sorry about that. She has reaction.
Yeah, that's fine.
NK is going to... what is that? NK would obviously not be cool with any of this happening. I have to actually make her do something active. She pulls out her second gun. And just... All right, what is she going to do? I've done cool sweet moves with her with guns before. It's just been a really long time.
Bend the bullets. Do the Matrix.
Well, so Liz, you're still right behind Marosharp, aren't
Right
you?
behind her, yeah.
So NK is going to charge, running at Marosharp's side, and do kind of a flying, perpendicular to you, Liz. So your sword is currently kind of stabbed into her, but she's going to do a running kick towards the side, and as she jumps forward, she's also firing with both guns as to the air, so we can use her range statistic, and shooting at Marosharp as she leaps forward. Do we vote that works?
Yes.
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 All right. Good. NK can't do much right now because while she's re-archetyped more than you guys, she is only level 1. She's very hard to kill right now, but she is also not super effective. So I think I just got to scroll down to where her character sheet is. Here we go. Yeah, she does a whole 5 damage. All right. Now we're at Marosharp. She turns and looks at you, Liz. And she looks, well, no, she's gonna look at NK. And she's gonna try to cast Immobilize on NK. And the NK dodges out of the way. All right, and Amy is going to take one look at D up on the ceiling. And she is going to... Let me make sure I have the... Well, it's the way we've been using the rules this campaign. I'll change it next campaign. And D, you're back up, having healed 11 points of damage.
I've died twice on this fucking road trip.
You've died more than that, haven't you?
technically, no. You know what? We're counting the ones that I can immediately remember.
I think
More than once is a lot.
I think the ambassador also killed you.
Oh, fuck Nuggets, you're right.
All right. Liz, were it you?
Yeah, without pulling my sword from within this woman, I pull a pen from my jacket breast pocket and jam it into her throat.
Okay. As an attack?
Yes.
Then roll
Regular
your
attack.
regular attack. Roll your attack.
Yeah.
1d10
Okay.
plus your melee plus level.
Okay. So that is a nat 10.
Okay, yeah, you hit.
Okay.
All right. So roll me your damage. So 1d10
Okay.
plus your melee.
Yeah. 9.
She soaks it.
Okay.
She just kind of sweetly smiles at you. Still wearing Amy's face. Obi, roll me a d10.
1.
You're still up there.
Yep.
Oh, NK's gonna start, pulls out a Sharpie and starts scrawling a rune on the ground. D, you're awake.
Yeah.
What is 25 minus 11? What's your actual hit right now? Oh, you're fine. You're only at 14 damage.
Hooray.
D, roll me a d10, because you're still technically immobilized.
9.
D, you manage to wriggle your way out and you drop to the floor. Thankfully, it's within 3 stories,
God.
so you take no...
Ow.
It's within 3 stories, so there's no fall damage. It just... You just, literally, though, like, you go flap onto the stone floor. And you'll get to act next turn.
Hooray.
Marosharp takes one look at you, D. Oh, what's she gonna do? She could just kill D again. That would be funny. Like, I'm debating all the things that could happen right now. And killing D again just seems like the funny choice. So she kind of snaps her fingers, and one of the steel beams you squirt out of just swings down and hits you in the head for 14 damage, and you're dead again. I'm sorry, D. I'm sorry. It was just, I had an opportunity. And Amy's going to cast another heal spell on you. And you only gain back 7 that time, so 25 minus 7. So you're at 18 damage now, D. You die, you get back up. All right. Liz, were it you?
Okay. Yeah, okay. Mm.
I'm going to tell you, Marosharp looks rough.
Yeah, okay. Then I would like to
Like, she's so rough that her magical disguise is occasionally glitching out, and you can kind of see her actual face underneath, and the glass appears to be cracked.
Okay. I would like to launch myself forward, pushing the sword like deeper through her, and push her off this chair and just.
Oh, she hasn't been in the chair for a while.
Oh, I thought she was still in the chair.
No,
Okay.
she got up. You
Okay, never mind. Okay, I thought it was behind. Okay.
No, you
Okay,
stabbed her from behind, but she had been up in the middle of the room at that point.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Then
she got up on her first turn in the combat.
Okay. I launch forward and push this sword deeper into her and like slam her against a wall. Like the side of the like the edge of the side of the door that we just came through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a sweet move?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that work, everybody?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. You totally do that, and I'm not even going to ask you for your damage. Do you know why?
Because no, tell me why.
Because she's been sitting at 49 damage. She can take 50.
That's what I figured.
It was like, yeah, you 100% do that. And
does she shatter?
well, okay, so she gets to have a death here.
Yeah.
She pin her to the wall. She smiles. The magical disguise drops. And she looks like the person that Amy was disguised at earlier, with the skin of cloudy glass and the shining blue hair and the emerald eyes. And she's just sort of like, but she's still like coughing up blood, like actual normal blood. Well, 9,500 years is a pretty good run.
Obi's just gonna yell, "Yeah, but you didn't make 100K!"
No, 10K would have happened way before that. But
he's 10.
You just fucked up so bad. She's laughing. You don't think he'll know? You don't think he'll know when I'm dead? Oh, he's gonna know. And she shatters into glass and falls apart on the floor. And your sword drops to the floor.
Yeah.
Man, if Raz was there, she would have said a cool one-liner, but oh well.
Would she have? Or
yes.
Would
Raz was good, yes.
Okay.
At the end, I got good at the action hero one-liners.
That's true. All right, so
instead you get Obi, who's blowing raspberries at a dead lady.
Oh yeah, like the goblin who let you in is just sort of standing by the door, shakes his head and goes, I'm gonna go run now. You guys are fucked. And he like runs away. As she broke, everybody roll me a d10.
8.
6.
2.
Liz. Actually, I should have just had Liz roll anyways, because you guys don't have detect spooky the way Liz does. The moment she died, the building started to pulse, like with energy. The entire tower, like you could tell, like it's almost like it's a magical alarm pulsing. Everybody else, it's just like the room is quiet, right? Like you saw the goblin run out. The rest of you are standing here. But Liz, you can tell.
Shit.
It's like a magical
he definitely
klaxon.
knows. He definitely knows.
Yep. Amy looks. Amy's like, yeah, no. It's very bad. It's very bad.
Yeah,
Actually,
but this was...
does NK notice? Yes, NK also notices. Okay. So I think if we're gonna have an arm, okay. So good news, bad news. Good news. The good news is we've got an army ready to go outside, and that Galphus is probably going to come straight here himself, which means that we don't have to worry about Galphus going after the Fae. We can alert the Fae to go attack the armies, right? That's the good news.
Right.
The bad news is that Galphus must be coming right here, right now, because he's not going to go out there. He's going to come straight for us.
Yep.
So, in an attempt to recover our wounds, she just looks at D.
Everything hurts.
Maybe we should not be in this room.
Okay, where are we going?
Is anybody under the impression that Galphus is going to go for the servant stairway?
Why?
Any room that's not this one sounds good.
I don't know.
Why? Well, no. Why would he go for the servant stairway?
Exactly.
He
We
could probably just fly his ass up here.
Right. That kid just looks at you. I'm trying to find places to hide.
Yes.
To the servants' quarters.
Okay.
I don't know where the
Well,
servants' quarters. I just know where the servant stairway is.
That'll work.
Obi's like pointing his finger. Like,
Yes.
Yes.
Go.
okay, at that, Obi's
You guys
gone.
start
I
running. Amy's going to heal.
immediately hang. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Amy's going to immediately heal D for another 9 points of damage. So you're only at 9 damage now, D.
Okay, thank you.
And yeah. All right, she's at that many sweet move points left. All right, good. All right.
I would like to immediately establish a psychic radio connection with Amy, D, OB, NK, and Mindy out in the field.
Okay.
And let her know he knows he knows she's dead. He knows. Attack.
All right. So the following, you hear back on it from Mindy over the psychic stuff. So you guys go running out the hall, running out of the apartments towards the stairway that you came up. As you go past the balcony, like, because there is that balcony out there, I will say this is what you see. Flying high into the air, composed of fire, but still wearing the tasteful red dress, with wings of fire, and wearing her crown, like her crown, which is like a full mask of like golden feathers and all this stuff, flying into the air is Mindy, and just fire is falling from the sky around her, like the apocalypse. It is just like erupting in fire, like plummeting into the ground, into the armies surrounding. You can see the armies at the edge of town from here are now running toward, like, the surrounding invasion armies are now also running in towards the obsidian tower from across town, as and also a number of other Fae are like literally flying around, like launching a lot of stuff. It is end of days looking out there, thanks to Mindy. And so you guys pass that balcony and see that happening as you make it into the stairwells.
I think into everybody's head. We now have a psychic connection. Okay, so we can all just talk into each other's heads. Just so you know.
Okay, cool.
Sure, I mean, comms could have worked, but whatever. Okay, just... All right, so yeah, at this point, yeah, Amy has fully dropped the disguise on NK. I have to tell you how bad NK's disguise was. Amy rolled a 2 on casting that disguise on NK. It was so bad. All right. Yeah, you guys, so right now you are in the stairs. Everybody roll me a d10.
Four.
Oh my gosh. I rolled a 2 again.
Okay.
The non-natural 10.
All right, and then I'm going to say, Liz, roll me one more d10.
Okay. 3.
Okay. Liz, you don't immediately hear anything. Yeah. I know that doesn't make any sense, but
Okay, I don't react.
I had you guys do the could you tell something's happening before I had Becca roll the is something happening die. Which I should have, I realized after I had you guys all roll, I was like, wait, I need one more thing before I do it. I need one more. So, yeah. All right. So, you guys are in the stairwell right now. It goes up, it goes down. What do you guys want to do?
It'd probably be a good idea to go up, right?
Sure.
Well,
I mean,
so we don't endanger our friends.
yeah, I guess. Gotta get the action with the big bad away from the regular troops.
I'm assuming you picked up your sword, Liz. I don't know if you ever said that.
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Good. Good. Okay. So you guys gonna go up? Or are you gonna go down?
Obi
Let's go up.
suggested up.
I go up.
All right. How many floors up are you guys gonna go?
See, Gen thought there might be a roof to this thing.
It is well, I mean, so this thing is massive. Like, this thing's like at least 100 stories tall.
That's the problem.
And you went up about 30 stories to get to Marosharp's apartment. There's a lot of tower.
There's a lot of tower, and the throne room was all the way down at the bottom.
Well, the one that NK knows about, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know. See, like, the problem is you have this is a massive structure. I will say that, like, so I say you went 30 stories up. You probably only saw like 4 doors on the stairs on the way up to get to that. So it's like, you have the feeling that this building is largely for show and that very little of this is practical.
Okay. How about we just go up to the next door then?
Okay.
Okay.
It's about 30 stories up. There are fewer doors this way because the building gets narrower as it goes up, so there's less and less practical space the higher you go in the tower. It takes you a while. Let me check something real quick here. I need to look at that character sheet and see how that works before I say anything about it. Except this stupid thing is doing that again to me. There we go. Sorry about that. Don't want that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I need... Oh, there we go. That is not the correct character sheet. Sorry about this. I thought I had the character sheet up, and then I pulled it up, and it was not leveled correctly. Maybe it's in this one. There we go. Sorry about that. I am bad at preloading stuff. All right. So I just need to roll me a d10, Liz.
4.
Okay. Then tracking word is... All right, great. So you get to the next door. It is a long set of stairs up here, and you open the door, and it is a great hall. Like, it is just a giant open hall. The ceiling goes up probably about 5 stories in here. There are giant archways that look out onto out into the sky around you. You're about 60 stories up. You're about 2/3 of the way up the tower. And it's just this big open floor, and there are no guardrails around these openings to the outside either. They're like giant arches. On each side of the facets, and light is shining through the structure of the building. You come up through this staircase, and you walk out, and there are arcane symbols scrawled across the floor, as though some great working has been done in this room before. None of them are active right now. Like, none of the symbols on the floor are currently active, but they clearly have a huge amount of magical energy has passed through this room.
Right. Okay.
And as you get here, as you step out into the room, the elevator dings. And the doors open. And a man casually walks out. He's tall, has elven features that are hidden behind a giant beard, has long hair. He's wearing a long coat. It's kind of not even grand. It's sort of like leather and worn, with a tall wizard's hat. And he kind of brushes off his coat and looks at you.
Galphus, I presume?
Pulls out a pipe. Lights it. He goes, I've been called Galphus. Mostly because that's my name. The 8th day of Valmond of all days. You know, I brought her to power on the 8th day of Valmond. Really wish you hadn't done that.
I mean, to be fair, I really wish your friend hadn't killed me repeatedly. So, like, you know.
Well, I mean, the question is, what were you doing in her apartment?
We were going to give her a present.
A retirement present.
What? You were there to kill her. Let's be clear. Let's not joke around or beat around the bush. Little clever tales about invisible people who you know you don't have. It all seems just so beneath us. Right?
I mean, yeah, that was like on the lower floor. So it was beneath us.
Very literally.
We're higher in the tower now.
He puffs on his pipe a few times, takes a look at you. I like you. He points at me. I like you a lot.
So you're gonna kill me last then?
I never said I was going to kill you. What benefit to me does it to kill you?
Well, to prevent me from killing you.
Well, I don't know if that's the wisest option for anyone.
Why is that?
You are all quite powerful and remarkable. And frankly, that one's a little bit scary, even. He points at Amy. And what I've seen, I, for millennia, relied on 3 great generals, my ambassadors, and Marosharp, my apprentice. And we've ruled this land peacefully. The people who live here prosper. They're healthy. They're free.
Yeah, the people you chose. What about the humans? What about the Fae?
Well, I mean, there really weren't any humans here to begin with. Frankly, I don't believe... No, there were never any humans here to begin with.
What about the Fae?
Do you mean the tyrants who ruled this land and kept magic to themselves? The people I liberated from. I liberated this world from their tyranny. I brought peace and order. The 4 Fae kingdoms fought and quarreled. The spring and autumn courts went to war quite often, crossing over into other people's territories. I relieved the world from that.
Well, that's very noble of you.
I think so. But you've decided that I'm an enemy. Without ever even talking to me. Without ever meeting me.
You've sent your forces throughout the multiverse, conquering worlds.
Freeing worlds.
Freeing from what? The Fae were not rulers there.
I do not stand for tyranny anywhere. Under my rule, the people are taken care of, guided, taught, and sure there are growing pains to the first few generations. But soon, they learn the wonders of the freedom I can provide. We can better the multiverse, organize the chaos. Stop the waves of entropy that crash upon our shores. Think of it. You could make the world, and every world, better.
So,
And you
like,
could have
we
some
know this
really
guy's
cool
a commie,
armor.
right?
What?
We know this guy's a communist, right?
No.
I'm
No.
I'm a democratic socialist.
I'd say,
David just goes,
whoa. Some of my best friends are communists.
Pretty sure D's a
Quite as
communist.
progressive as I'd like. I'm kind of more of an anarchist, but
Oh.
yeah, basically.
But doesn't it like fall into like anarcho-communism?
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's an umbrella.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Now that Obi's distracted them. um.
I'm gonna cut us off pretty soon here. Because we don't have time for the Galthus battle tonight.
No. Obi just wants to the markings on the floor.
Yeah.
He's been like throughout this entire conversation, he's been trying to rub on them, like use his shoe to try to like rub the lines out.
Yeah, it's not working.
Not working at all. Okay.
They're embedded in the glass.
Okay. Cool.
Some of these look like they've been there for thousands of years.
Cool.
Please.
Obi's
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Obi's just gonna like pick his nose and rub a booger on one of them.
Okay. Think of it. You could have power beyond your wildest imaginations. You, young spirited one. Galvus is looking at you, D. What? You said you're an anarchist, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
What
Not
if you
really
could
big on.
mold a world into your ideal society?
Well, I mean, if I unilaterally did that, that would undercut the entire political project that I'm a part of. You can't the idea is no unjustified hierarchies, and that seems pretty unjustified. I shouldn't have power over much, if I'm going to be honest with you.
What if I gave you really cool armor?
Are you trying to make me sell out for a cool outfit? Man, I was in the punk scene. Do you think that you think we're that shallow?
I don't know what that is.
Sellout.
I don't know what the punk scene is.
Who doesn't even know this fucking poser?
Obi's gonna go up to D and like nudge her with his elbow and be like,
I bet he hasn't even seen Dune.
Have you seen any adaptation of Dune, my guy?
What the hell is Dune?
See,
this is just
uncultured.
What the hell?
Completely uncultured. Maybe Maybe if you listen, I know politics from two places, and that was firsthand on the ground mutual aid that I did during various uprisings that were wrongfully called riots, and watching Frank Herbert's Dune on the Sci-Fi Channel.
So you admit that violence is sometimes necessary to enact political good?
I mean, yeah, probably. Which is why we came here to see you, buddy.
So if you are going to do good on a scale of an entire universe, do you not see that the proportional required violence is there?
This just feels like you're just like you're really reaching, aren't you there, bud? It's just
Imagine
you're gonna do
being
the
able
violence one way or another. I get how this goes.
You could shape the mind of generations to create the ideal society. I could give you the power to do that.
Obi's gonna look up at D with like
he thought he was going for the one with the weakest mind.
Eugenics! That's the word I'm looking for, right?
Yeah, this is just eugenic shit, man.
Yeah!
No, it's not a genetic thing.
Yeah, that's
We're
what
not
you guys
selective,
always say.
But no.
Oh my God!
You are kind of selective, though.
This is just fash bullshit.
Like, we had to disguise ourselves.
Yeah, like your whole
You're pretty selective.
You guys are extremely selective. You
What?
enslave races
What?
from different, like that are different from yours. Oh my God!
The fact that you even enact slavery.
Yeah, this is just fast
Elves
shit,
have
man.
delicate hands which are good at magic and cleaning the silver.
Oh my God!
Orcs are good at
complete
following
eugenics.
orders.
Wow!
Yeah,
Goblins are really good at bookkeeping.
like
and
proving my
God,
point here.
that felt anti-Semitic.
He probably, I don't know if he knows what Jews are, but he probably is anti-Semitic, to be fair. He would be if he knew.
So the problem is, I really want to make a joke, but the problem is that it would just sound like me making an anti-Semitic joke, so I'm not going to do it.
Maybe we should
Yeah,
just go
you
back and
don't
not
eat it,
have
you don't eat it.
anyone say the thing about bookkeeping.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll just, let's just cut that out.
Goblins are really smart
Man,
and fit
do you
into
hear
small
yourself?
places. So I don't
my
have
God.
to build administrative buildings as large.
Oh my God, this is like
All
this
halflings
is like
are thieves.
this is like my racist gym coach. Oh my God.
All halflings are
just-
thieves, and you can't trust them.
Oh my
It's
God!
all been leading
All
up to this.
wizards are old fogies who have archaic belief systems and can't modernize.
I on the upside, I always wanted to kick the shit out of my gym teacher.
We
So
are
this is
about
it.
500 years from implementing light rail.
Oh, 500 years! Did you hear that?
500.
Back
Amazing.
on my world, it took 5.
And I'm
mean,
gonna.
in the Bay Area, but in Midwest, it's not so great.
No, not yet. But like on the coasts, like in the big cities, like we got. I mean, look at Chicago. Like,
Yeah.
granted, the country we're from is kind of.
So your country's not great, and I could fix that.
Oh my God.
Not for the better.
We have
Not
had
for the better, my dude.
my guy. Where we're from, we have had enough of like racist dipshits
I
saying
can
that they
make
can fix
your
things.
universe great again.
Okay, now we're gonna kill you.
Stormwood & Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at nerdandtie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Feywild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game, so an actual play game like this one, but like, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Feywild West follows 2 people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.